Hey, rich friend, it's your girl Cha. We're putting live from the Money Mantra, and we are back with another Forex education video. My goal is to help as many people as possible become independent and profitable traders. I want everybody to be able to make money from the comfort of their phones, and all you have to do is plug in, follow along with what I do on my channel, and you can really change your life. Now, if you do get to the end of this particular video and it helps you understand trading a little bit more, make sure that you do subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss when I drop another video. Leave me a comment, leave me a thumbs up, all of those good things. But more importantly, share this video with somebody who you really want to get rich with, right? One of your trading buddies. Post it in one of your trading groups because I'm sure it could help someone. Now, if you find that learning on your own is just not good enough and you do need some personal mentorship, you can register for that down below in my description box. So in today's quick video, I am going to be going over this AUDUSD trade that I did drop during NFP week in December of 2023. So I suggested to the students that I was mentoring at the time that they should look at AUDUSD for a sell, right? I am getting out of the habit of dropping stop losses for my students just so that they learn to manage their risk on their own. But I did set a TP1 and a TP2 for a 1-to-1 or 1-to-2 risk to reward ratio. Now we are going to look at the market and see what happened, and we're going to see if we were profitable or not. So here is the chart on TradingView. TradingView is the website that I use to trade, and we're going to be looking at this trade in real time. So as we can see, I did back up my chart to December 3rd, 2023 at 10 p.m., which was the time I dropped the trade idea. So the first thing that I noticed was that the market was starting to resist in this area. And whenever something is resistant, it has a hard time getting through. Now, in terms of trading, you'll notice that when the market hits a hard stop and it's at the top of a chart, it's usually going to reverse and it's going to turn around for a sell. Now, this is something that traders will call the supply zone because supply and demand are pretty much how the market operates. So when I'm taking notes on my chart, TradingView has all of these amazing tools. I'm going to get this rectangle and I'm going to highlight this area of resistance. And I'm turning it red because price is resisting going any higher. And red is the color that you'll notice is typically associated with the sellers in the market. Now, on the other side of this, there's something called a demand zone. In a demand zone, you'll find at the bottom of the chart, you'll notice price is having a hard time getting down, and eventually price will turn around and go up. So supply is where we sell, and demand is where we buy. So the first thing I noticed was that this market was really in a supply zone, and it had already resisted or rejected this area 3 times. Now, for me, that's a really good sign. We'll see another example here. It rejected a couple of times, and then the market actually sold. We also see it happening here. It rejected a couple of times, and then it sold. It rejected a couple of times, and then it sold. Now, one thing I really love about trading is the market is pretty much repetitive. And if you can find a method or something that you can do over and over again to really track your results, you will be more profitable that way. And you got to be consistent too. So the next thing I noticed was on my momentum indicator, you'll notice if you back test, which means just practice, 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 when the momentum line is facing down, the market is usually going down. We can see an example of that here. The momentum line is facing down. The market is going down. We can see the momentum line is facing down. We can see the market is going down. Now, the thing about these indicators are that they don't tell you what's going on in the market. They just confirm what you're already seeing. So I noticed that this was also going down, and that was a confirmation for a sell. Versus if it had been going up, which we see here, the market could potentially have been buying. So we have that here. We also have our stochastic crossing back down below 80. This is another indicator where if it's facing up, the market is most likely going up. If it's facing down, the market is most likely going down. So far, most of my confirmations align for a sell. I have candles in the supply zone. I have my momentum facing down. And I also have my stochastic facing down. So I decided to take this trade for a sell. So we're going to put our short position tool on the chart. When you're going long in the market, it means that you're selling. You're buying. When you're going short, it means that you're selling. So my entry was somewhere here. We did a 40 pip stop loss, 80 pip TP. And we're going to see what actually happened in this trade. Okay. It almost hit TP. Not quite, not yet. All right, and TP was hit, and the market actually continued to sell. Now, we know TP was hit because it came outside of this green zone, which was my profit area, and it didn't really tap into this red zone, which was my danger zone or stop loss area. So I can see that my profit target was hit, and in this case, my analysis was correct. So I'm really happy about that. I was able to secure 80 pips in this trade, and so far, it's been a really good NFP week. This is just a week that you really want to check the news. You really want to take extra precautions in your trades. You don't really want to rush anything. Just slow down. And before you jump into a trade, look at least 2 or 3 other currency pairs and find the best setup. Because what you'll notice is that you've probably just been jumping into the first trade that you've seen instead of properly vetting the market and finding the best trade idea for you. Now, this applies whether you are a scalper or a position trader. So with that being said, I really hope that this was helpful and that you guys learned something, and I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe, and cheers.